Hola, hola jóvenes, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Finally, we get to the end of this week. So we have already 1 week done, right? So I'm glad that you're still here because this is a very intensive course. Remember, we are putting 14 weeks into 3. So that's a challenge. That's a real challenge. And we're learning a second language, which is very challenging in a regular semester. Imagine in 3 weeks. Okay. So um, congratulations. Okay. Bien. So what we are going to do today? Today we are going to learn to say hello, goodbyes, and introductions. Okay. Also, we're going to expand our knowledge about nationalities. Okay. Um, the good news, and this is kind of a review that we learned already. How to introduce ourselves and ask about information about another person. Por ejemplo, we'll learn to say, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Cómo eres? Right? And we learned to respond to those questions. For the first one, you learn to use 3 ways. Mi nombre es Marilyn, soy Marilyn y me llamo Marilyn, right? Bien. So those are totally fine. You can use them whenever you want, however you want, but do not mix them. Okay, that's the most important thing. Now, the question, ¿cómo eres? It's an informal question. It's the informal approach. We are using the informal approach. Today, we are going to learn the formal approach. Okay, so ¿cómo eres? Now, we're going to start using the formal approach. And that's what we are going to see today. We are going to start by saying, hi, ¿qué tal? ¿Verdad? ¿Qué tal? And ¿cómo está usted? ¿Qué tal? Is informal. And ¿cómo está usted? It's formal. Okay? Bien. Also, eh, I need you to go to page 18 to review the material that we have learned already. Okay, review briefly and then go to page 19. In page 19, you're going to find 2 dialogues. I want you to compare those 2 dialogues besides playing the audio, listening to the dialogues, and also playing the audio again and read along. Okay, I want you to practice. Okay, read along so you can practice your pronunciation. Okay, bien. Once that is done, I want you to do exercise 1.5. That's at the bottom. Okay, you click on the icon next to the uh, number 1.5 and you complete the activity. Okay. Once that is done, I want you to mimic that dialogue that we saw already, that we practiced by ourselves. Okay. Then you go to voice thread and you open voice thread and you select one student and you say, you click there. Hola, me llamo Marilyn. ¿Qué tal? And then um, you go and say to that student, "Mm, hola, mi amiga Chloe, okay? ¿Cómo estás?" And then start interacting using the dialogue that we have learned. ¿Qué tal? Encantado, ¿verdad? Soy Marilyn. And then remember, encantado y encantada has to deal with your gender. Okay, I'm going to use encantada because I'm female. Okay, and a guy, ¿verdad? Is going to use encantado because he is masculine. Okay, so you decide. Hola, ¿qué tal? Encantado. Hola, ¿qué tal? Encantada. ¿Sí? Um, and then remember, introduce another person, okay, besides saying hola, ¿qué tal? Por ejemplo, hola, Lisa, ¿verdad? Este es Chloe. Okay, and then Chloe, whenever she comes to a voice trait, she can say, hola, encantada, ¿verdad? And then we continue recording videos. So we try to, what we are trying to do here is to mimic that interaction that we have in the classroom. So, and then you go back and ask, ¿estudias en la universidad? Por ejemplo, you can use, ¿estudias en BMCC? Sí, estudio en BMCC. Okay. Bien. So that will be voice thread number one. Remember, try to practice, practice, practice. Okay. Then we are going to move on to do an activity that deals with nationality. Okay. You are going to listen and then you are going to pay attention to that and write the information that is needed, okay? The name of the person and then the país, the country. Work with the vocabulary, the expressions. You can make flashcards, okay? And complete the activities that are due today, okay? You can do them in LTK, the textbook, but also you are supposed to complete lab. Remember, in a face-to-face class, we need to complete lab hours. Okay, so for the purpose of this semester, what we are going to do is we are going to use LTK, not textbook. Of course, you can find the textbook via LTK, but LTK has a component, ¿verdad? That we are going to be using. When you go to LTK, you click at the top where you see the calendar, and then you will see the activities that are selected, ¿verdad? For the lab. There are a few of them, so complete them, okay? And there is one more voice thread this week, okay? And it's called Las Nacionalidades, okay? So what you're going to do there in that voice thread is to introduce that person. Imagine that you are walking and then you are introducing the people that you see to this other person, okay? So when you see those people, then you say, well, mi amigo Raúl o es Raúl y es de, por ejemplo, el número uno, ¿verdad? Hola, este es Raúl, Raúl es de Cuba, Raúl es cubano, ¿ok? And then you keep introducing the other people, okay? Make sure that you use the plural when it's needed and the singular when it's needed. If you have one person, it will be singular. If you have more than one, it will be plural. Okay? Bien. And another thing that we need to complete today, and it's part of the review somehow, is a written part. Okay? You're going to talk about yourself. ¿Quién eres? That's my question. The title of the activity says, ¿Quién eres? Who are you? ¿Quién eres? And then you're going to write. Okay? Make sure that you in that activity that you answer the questions. ¿Cómo te llamas? In complete sentences, please. Complete sentences. ¿Cómo te llamas? You start with uppercase and you end with a period, and then you move on to the next question. The next question is de dónde eres, and then you say, soy de, ba, 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 then period. Or start with uppercase and then finish with a period, okay? And then, ¿cómo eres? Again, that's review, okay? That's reviewing, totally reviewing. And ¿dónde estudias? ¿Dónde estudias? Remember, we have learned several ways to express that we are in the university, ¿verdad? So you can say estudio en la universidad o estudio en BMCC, okay? And then you finish that sentence and then you move on. ¿Estudias español? Sí, estudio español. Estudio español. That's it. Keep it simple. Do not add anything else. Use the material that we have learned already. And the last thing that we do today will be a short, very short quiz. Okay. Bien, jóvenes. Hasta luego. Make sure that you go back to voice thread and you read or watch my comments. Okay. You just have to go back to voice thread. And if you see under your video mine, because you are the only one who is going to see that particular video, open it, okay, and watch my comments, okay, and watch my video. And I think that's it for now. Be ready for Monday. Study, okay. Bien, I'll see you. Adiós, hasta luego.